Hey everybody, it's Manny Ortiz. I'm shooting with Angie today, doing some fitness roller skating pictures. I'm using the Sony HVL F60RM, I think that's what it's called. Sony sent this to me to check it out. The cool thing about this flash is that if you're shooting an event, you can rotate the flash. Isn't that cool? What do you think?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, right? Okay, so instead of using like a flash bracket, which can add a lot of weight to your camera, you can shoot an event and you can rotate your flash, which is awesome. You ready? All right, come on, let's go. So in this video, I'm gonna be testing out the Sony Flash in the real world and giving my first impressions of it at the end of the video. I'm also gonna give you a tip on how to take these kind of pictures in a green environment and make them look more interesting, just give them a different vibe in Lightroom, so stay tuned for that. So in this photo shoot, I'm using the Sony a7R III and the 70-200 2.8 G Master lens. I am shooting at 200mm at f2.8 using high speed sync on this Speedlite. I think I'm shooting at a half a power. Surprisingly enough, the flash was keeping up. Nice. Damn, that's dope. Cool. Okay, so those set of shots came out really dope, but I think that in my head, I really wanted shots to be a little bit more personal, a little closer to the model. Every focal length has its characteristic, so I went to the 35mm. Love it. Good. Yeah, keep working in poses.
Fall asleep in the pillows.
Right there, yeah. Yeah, face me right there. So at this point, I just wanted to take advantage of that beautiful rim light that was coming through the trees. Oh, these are so much better.
Yeah?
Yeah, this looks really good. All right, so here you're going backlit. You ready? Oh, and then 1, 2, 3. Profile the face looking this way. Reach up with your other hand. Yeah, right there. So the Speedlite is working well.
What?
Something like this I would have done at the beach, you know? Like on,
that would have been cool.
You know?
Why didn't we?
I assumed that the beach was gonna be fucking crazy
Actually,
today.
You're probably right.
35. 1, 2. Good. Good. It's crazy how this flash can keep up. Usually Speedlights can't keep up with this pace, you know what I mean? Good. 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 1, 2, 3. Good. Welcome back. So before we even start talking about the flashes, I want to give you guys a quick photography editing tip. So this shoot, this roller skating idea was supposed to be done at the beach. That was the whole kind of theme, but I knew that the beaches were going to be packed that day. It was a beautiful weekend in Chicago. So we ended up just going to the forest and shooting on the bike path. Now, if I didn't change the tone, the color of the greens, I think that these pictures would have been really blah. So check this out. So this is what the photos would have looked like with an edit, but leaving the greens alone. Now, changing the color of the greens, making it a more like a faded, more desaturated color, to me added a lot of interest. It just changed the overall vibes of the picture. So how did I do it? I used one of my Lightroom presets that I'm selling. It's in my Lightroom preset pack, link is down below. I used that, it's called the greenhouse preset. I used it for all of the images in this shoot, gave that really faded green effect. But if you want to do it on your own, you can just go to the color section in your Lightroom and grab your hue slider, slide it all the way to the right, then go to your saturation and slide the green all the way to the left, And at that point, you can kind of just pick where you want your greens at. But for me, it gives your photos a little bit of different mood, just a more like vintage, airy. Yeah, go ahead and check it out and let me know what you think. All right, so now let's talk about the flashes. This is the Sony flash here, and I'm gonna go over some of the pros and cons using it for the first time, some of my first impressions of this flash. It has high-speed sync. It has TTL. It has the same guide number as my Godox 8200. This is my go-to light for on-location photography, all-camera flash stuff. It has the same guide number, so this little flash is pretty powerful. And as you've seen in the video, it was keeping up with my A7R3 pretty well.
Nice. Damn, that's dope. Cool.
So it has this little LED light in front here. This LED light can be used for focus assist in low light situations, like in a wedding, a little bit of video. You can turn on this light and do a little bit of video, which is also another plus. The swivel part, this right here is my favorite part of the flash. Being able to shoot horizontal and then shoot vertical portrait mode with the flash still pointing up, which is amazing. You could get a big flash bracket, but that's gonna add a lot of weight to your camera. This little flash has impressed me, but it is not all good with this flash. The reason why I think that no one's really like doing a lot of videos and a lot of stuff on the internet with this flash is that it's kind of expensive. So it is a $600 flash. And the thing is that you can buy a Godox flash for about $100 to $175. Let me show you. I have two Godox flashes. These are the ones that I was using when I was shooting weddings. And guess what? They both are broken because I dropped them. And that's the thing with these Godox flashes. They are cheap and they are good when they're working, but they're not very durable. My Explorer, my 600 light, has taken so many tumbles, super durable. This light has taken tumbles, super durable. The Speedlites are not as durable. The second con is that this flash trigger, to be able to use this on location, is kind of pricey as well. So you're gonna be spending a pretty penny for this setup to use on location. I still prefer I'm still gonna use the Godox system for my on location high-speed sync stuff, but for my wedding stuff, I think I'm gonna go with this flash and just put my flash points on different parts of the wedding floor and put them on slave mode. That's what I do now with Godox. So I think that's gonna be my wedding solution. Now, $600 in the hole is gonna kind of hurt me, but I need a reliable Speedlite. I need something that can do this. That's amazing. I love that. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video and the little photography tip that I gave you on changing the colors of the greens. If you're new here, consider subscribing because I post weekly photography videos just like this one. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and eat some dinner. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat some dinner. Peace out, guys. I'll see you next week.